Cody Vidal here with Vidal Information, back for the James Toney episode. We just had Fernando Gonzalez on, and now we're going to go ahead and get James Toney on here. So, all right. It's not working. Hold on. All right, this is embarrassing. There we go. James!
What's up, man? What's going on?
Not much, brother. Just glad to have you on here. Thank you so much for coming on. How have you been?
I'm good. I can't complain.
Your video is sideways. I don't know if you'd want to turn it around or not, but that's okay.
Hold on. She trying to fix it. All right. How's that?
That's fine. That's fine.
There we go. We better. What's going on?
There we are.
It's Corey or Cody?
It's Cody.
All right, Cody.
Cody Vidal or Vital Information is the show. So thank you so much for coming on, man.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Everything's good, man. What's new in the James Toney world?
We're working on a few things. A few projects coming out. We have a documentary, and we have the reality show. You know, James Toney Promotions. We're doing that still. You know, anything's possible.
Anything's possible. Good, man. You want to elaborate on you want to talk a little bit about your shows, your documentary?
Well, one of the shows is, I'm sorry, excuse me. We're trying to get set right. One thing we're trying to do, one of the shows is a docudrama with me and my life, featuring me in my life, excuse me. And other one's a bounty hunter show. I'm a bounty hunter. We go bird trips. We get them.
Bounty hunting. That's awesome. That's suiting for you, man.
Well, I have fun. It basically takes the edge off me a little bit.
Yeah. So I want to thank you for anybody that excels at what I love to do, whether it's boxing, football, fighting. I always thank them, and you are a legend, sir. You have so many fights. In fact, your box rec says 77-10. You've never been knocked out. You're the best defensive fighter in history, in my opinion. And everybody know it, right?
Yeah.
So you know, some of my favorite fights of you is like when you TKO'd the great Evander Holyfield. How did that feel?
Well, I had fun doing it because I told him at the opening press conference, I said, you know what? You know, everything was cool, everything was cordial, but when he got on stage and said he gonna use me as a side step, tune up, I said, hold on, I ain't come up for that. I'm coming to knock your head off. He said, you ain't gonna knock me out. I said, I'm gonna knock you out. And guess what happened? He went to sleep.
You know what I love about you, James, is you talk the talk and you walk the walk, man.
I believe this. If you say you're gonna do something, you gotta do it. And I work hard, I train hard, and I tell you I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. If I really hate you, I'm gonna get you. You know, if I fought Evander, we signed for the fight. Everything was cool. Like I said, everything was cool until you said that point right there. And then I went into hate mode. I had to get it.
Exactly. And people misunderstand hate. They say hate's bad and everything like that. And it is right, but as a fighter, you have a lot of love inside of you. Everybody does, you know. You love your family, you love your sport,
Of course.
you love to live happily, right?
Of course.
And that means, like, if I go to the Bible here for a second, love the good, hate the bad. If you don't hate what's evil, if you don't hate what goes against what you love, you're not protecting what you love. And when you go into a fight with hate and you're as good as you are, the end result is a knockout.
Always. I feel like that. You know, I train hard. I prepare hard for them big fights, and like I said, what I say, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get it done, no matter what. Only a few times it didn't happen because I failed to get myself in proper shape. Well, that, hey, lights out, baby.
And James, that's another thing I love about you. You can go into a fight out of shape and still be there, toe to toe, banging, 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 and nobody's putting you down. Nobody's putting you out.
Because number one, I'm a natural born fighter. I was born to fight. Everybody was taught to fight. I was born. Everybody was taught. That's different. Hey, I just been built the skills and tools to be able to do what I do so well.
Hmm. And now I can sit here and kiss your ass all day about fighting,
No,
right? But I'd rather talk about who you are as a person and where you came from, because you said you were born to fight. You were born to fight. Do you want to elaborate on maybe a little bit of your childhood, or what made you realize, like, look, I'm a warrior and this is what I do?
uh, look, when I was a kid, I was born in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and hey, my mom a single parent, and she went off to school. I was raised by my aunts and uncles, but my uncles taught me everything I knew. All I knew was fighting. And as later on in life, like in my teen years, my mom took me to the gym because I was always fighting in school, always fighting in the streets. And she wanted to teach me a lesson, teach me basically she wanted me to get beat up. And she took me to the gym. I met a man by the name of Stacy McKinley. You might have heard of him, Stacy McKinley, Roosevelt McKinley. You know who he is?
Yeah.
So he started me out and he put me in with a guy who had 14 fights. His name was Anthony Davis. It didn't last long. One round, I messed him up, and then Stacey came over to me and said, how would you like to do this?" And I said, "I can do this and don't get in trouble for it." Yeah, I said, "We starting." And but it wasn't that way for the next 2.5 weeks or a month or so because I was being taught the basics.
The basics is what wins, man.
Yeah, but I didn't want that. I was wanting to box. I wanted to fight. So
Hmm.
things came on. Everything kept on matriculating, and we got bigger and stronger and faster. I was like, hey, then football came into my life. Because football was my first love. I love football.
Football?
Yeah,
Man,
football.
if you were coming through the hole and you were a fullback, you'd be messing up people. If you're a linebacker, I don't want to have the ball in your hand. You look like you hit hard.
No, I was a quarterback. Quarterback and defensive back.
Quarterback and a D back?
Yeah, I played both ways.
You ever knock anybody out tackling them?
No, but I fought everybody on my team.
That's what I like to hear, man. So, I was going on your Instagram and I saw that you were sitting there smiling with some meals, and you said that you're trying out vegan life. How's that going?
Oh, it's going great. I love it. I mean, it's terrific. At first, I was, you know, my girl, she been on me. You had to try it. We had to try it. We had to try it. Oh, it's been over a year. We've been together for a year and a half, and she's been lovely. Been taking care of me, give me back to what I gotta get. You know what I'm saying? Love, beautiful girl. And I said I ain't trying that. You know what I mean? I ain't trying that. I'm just eating good and everything like that. But then one day she said, "We're gonna try this and you won't like it." I said, "I don't care, whatever." So she fixed one meal. Man, that first meal had me hooked. I love it. I love it. It's good. I haven't had meat in 3 weeks. In 3 weeks. 3 weeks. I feel good. Look, I'm getting up in the morning. I'm getting up fresher, happier. I mean, more energy. I'm great. Feel good.
Well, I'm happy for you because it's pretty much proven that if not only eating a healthy diet, but eating a diet high in vegetables and whatnot, it's just gonna prolong your life. And I wanted to let you know that my friend Bruno, he uh, he was the chef of Michael Jackson for 8 years. He lived with him,
Really.
and yeah, he cooks like that all the time, and he brings me food. And this is when I eat his food, I literally get more energy and I just feel cleaner. Does that make sense?
You're right, because hey, that's exactly how I've been feeling the last couple of weeks. especially last few days, I've been feeling real energized. I'm real energized. I get up very early in the morning. Like, man, it's crazy. I'm enthused about it. I'm gonna stay on it. I'm gonna stay with it. Hey, bring it on.
Nice, nice. All right, James. Well, let's go into the present again. You say you have a documentary coming out and a reality TV show where you're a bounty hunter. That's really interesting. What TV show? What channel is that show going to be on?
Right now we're in pre-production, so I don't know the show right now. Cause I'm not the producer, so I don't know where we're going with everything. Where we're going with everything right now, but it's coming out. It'll probably be out later this year. But the docudrama we're filming right now. We're filming in LA. So next week I'll be on set this week. So docudrama about my whole life, interview my friends, neighbors, and so man, it's a great thing. I'm excited about it. I can't wait. I think this is gonna be the soft side of James Toney.
Uh,
Yeah,
that's good, man. Everybody likes to see that because
not me.
well, when people see fighters like you, they're all scared because
I
like
know.
I
Yeah.
I've seen you in sparring sessions against Danny Green, and you were mean as hell to him.
You know, the reason why, because he came in with a cocky attitude, like he's gonna whoop my ass. I had to give it to him. I had to let him know this is not how we do it. This is not how I do it here in the States. I don't know how you do it anywhere else, but I don't play. I tried to rip his head off.
Dude, you whooped up on him. And the thing is, he hit you with everything he had, and you just kept going, that all you got? That all you got?
Yep,
Bitch, bitch.
yep. Hey, look, I do everybody like that, even heavyweights. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm able to dominate these guys, because I get in their head. I tear them down mentally and bring them down physically.
And you know, and that's another thing I love about you too. You're only about 5'9", 5'10". That's my height.
Yeah.
And you know, I weigh 215 right now. You weren't a real big heavyweight, and you stood toe to toe and you dropped those guys. You beat the hell out of them.
Like I said, mind over matter. I had no problem with it, because I always say from day one, I told my first friend, I said, I'm going to be heavyweight champion of the world. Hey, no, you too small. You too small, you don't have it. I said, watch me. It don't even matter. It's if you can fight, how you fight. It's what you
Exactly.
do, and that's what counts. These guys
Yeah.
out here today, man, my time was some tough guys. I give it to them. They had hell of fights, hell of punches, but they would not. Their skill, I mean, their will level was not as hard as mine. I was determined to be the champion of the world. And I was 5 times.
5-time champ there.
Heavyweight
You know,
champ.
what did you start off as a pro? You started off in middleweight, right?
I started off as a 157-pound middleweight.
Moved all the way up to the heavyweights. That's awesome.
Look, I had no problem doing it. I had fun doing it. And look, I took on all comers. I never ducked nobody. I never type to duck anybody. It's not in my DNA. I want to fight the best. If you feel you're the best, come see JT.
hmm So guys like you, guys like Tyson, guys like Roy Jones Jr., not very tall, but willing to go up in weight to the heavyweight division and take on anybody. That's what we love to see as fans. That's what we love to see as that other fighters love to see that.
But hold on. Let me stop you right there. These guys those guys you just talked about, they went up for one fight and went back down. I stayed. You know what I'm saying? I stayed and dominated to them all. Sam Pitt. Look, if you look at my record, everybody I fought is in the top 5 in the rankings. Whoever I fought, I never did anybody, especially in the heavyweight division. Cause I won the best. I am the best. I want to fight the best. That's how it's in the books. Check it out. You can't argue with it. I fought the best.
It's there. Um, your last fight was actually May 13th of 2017, and you knocked out Mike Shepard. So,
And that fight right
I,
there, I became the oldest heavyweight champion ever
that's amazing.
at 48.
That's amazing.
See, I
And
can't
so is
see.
that?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. You go ahead.
Well, like I said, I like everybody else. I count my world titles. The world title don't make me. I make the belt. And once everybody realized that, they will figure it out.
So what I like to see is now that all you legends are older, and you're getting wiser, slowing down just a little bit.
Just a little bit,
You're still
just a
sharp. You're
tad,
still sharp.
just a
You're still
tad.
sharp. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're still clear. I like that about you. Still
Thank you.
funny. And you see Mike Tyson, you see Evander Holyfield
Yeah.
hugging and talking to each
That's
other.
good. That's great. That's great. It's
Do
wonderful.
you do you,
I love seeing stuff like that. The camaraderie that the old fighters have, and me especially. When I go to the Hall of Fame, I see all the legends. I'm like, oh man, God, I used to watch you on TV. I'm like, oh, I'm an old guy. I'm a legend myself, but I'm an awe at the older legends because they paved the way for me.
exactly? And do you still have any close friendships with any of the fighters you fought? Do you have any close relationship or
Yeah.
any kind of working relationship with
Um.
the guys I mentioned?
Yeah. No. 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 Basically, all my guys who I'm friends with, Tommy Hearns, of course, and I like the Godfather around here. Um. John. I don't know if you ever heard of John the Iceman Scully.
Yeah,
That's my guy. He from your area. We in New York. We at.
I'm in California, but I'm from
Oh,
Pennsylvania.
you're my neck of the woods. Okay, I bet. Yeah. Man, it's something fighters. Henry Tillman, I'm cool with. I love that's my dude right there. Um, Sam Mosley. Yeah, it's cool. I have a few friends in boxing. Now that
All
I'm,
right.
now that I'm getting out the game, and I can be more friendly towards them.
So where I come from in Pennsylvania, James,
Pennsylvania.
that's where I
What
come
part?
from. Yeah,
What part?
Pottsville.
Are you by
It's a
Scranton?
Yeah, right below Scranton. Yes, sir.
Okay, I know you're talking about.
So Muhammad Ali's training camp was right outside of my hometown in Deer Lake.
Mhm.
So we had Muhammad Ali there. Um, Mike Tyson, the Snowells that used to train Tyson when he was smoking crack and fighting.
Man.
The Snowells, they're from my hometown. And I lived in Easton for a little bit
Yeah,
with
Larry Holmes, the Eastern
that's
Assassin,
right.
baby.
Yeah, I used to go to his gym and train. He's a big crazy dude still.
For sure.
I was working an event for one of his boxing matches. I was bartending, and he
Mm.
walked up to me. It was him and Jerry. Was it Jerry Cooney? What's his
Jerry
name?
Cooney. Jerry Cooney.
Yeah, they walked in together, and Larry walks up and he's like, "Hey, brother," he's like, "You going to get me a drink?" He's like, "I want to get fucked up." And then Jerry Cooney walks up behind me. He's like, "Yeah, I'll get some drink too." And then Larry, this is exactly what Larry said to him. He goes, skip the drink. Give me one of those weed brownies.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that's
He's like, you
Larry. That's
days.
Larry. That's the Larry
He's
Holmes I
like,
know.
you kids these days put weed in everything. He's like, do you have any
Yeah.
weed brownies?
Yeah. How long you been in LA?
I've been out here right outside of LA for almost 4 years.
Okay. My training camp used to be in Bushkill
Bushkill, okay.
and Fernwood.
Fernwood.
Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah, I heard of it. Yeah.
It's in Bushkill, and that's where I used to have my training camp at. I loved it. I loved it there. I loved it. Quiet, peaceful, man. It was. Hey, it's ass one time.
Yeah, I love it out here, man. I live in Temecula
Okay, I know where you're at. I used to
with
fight.
Pachanga.
Yeah, Pachanga. Hey, I used to fight Pachanga all the time. I had some great knockouts in Pachanga.
Yeah, man. I'd love to see you down there sometime soon. That'd be
For
awesome.
sure. Okay.
Um, before I love talking to you, man. This is fun, and we're gonna keep it going. But I want to mention something since we brought up marijuana. What's your take on legalization of marijuana?
Well, I don't smoke weed. I don't do none of that. I want to smoke cigars, heavyweight champ cigars. Don't forget James Toney cigars will come to a store near you soon. But anyway, hey, more power to you. If you do it, if you like it, I like it. If you love it, I love it. You feel me?
Hmm.
All right.
Well, what I wanted to talk about is not the THC, but the CBD oil. I know many people who have
Hey, look, excuse me. I don't even know what that is.
so CBD oil. It's cannabinoid oil. It comes from the plant, but it cannot get you high. It cannot get you high, right?
Yeah.
And so it's proven that if you use this, it takes away chronic inflammation, the pain in your body. It actually allows your brain to think more clear, etc. So I don't
Oh
know
yeah.
so much about it, but all I know is that Mike Tyson bought 40 acres of land,
Hey,
and
doing
now
his
he's
thing.
trying.
But hey,
He's
now he's doing his thing. Hey, you can't be. Hey, it's legal, so you can't be mad. You can't be mad at him. You know what I'm saying? So he's doing his thing. I'm happy for him. God bless him. Hey, more power to you.
But what I love about it most is that two things. He has a training. He has a school you can do now to learn how to grow your own marijuana on
What?
the acre. Yeah. So he's gonna have a school there. You pay to go there, and it teaches you how to grow your own weed.
Hey, agree on weed and knock somebody up at the same time. Wow, what a combination.
So here's an idea for you. If you wanted to team up with him, you could come out with a marijuana cigar.
Oh, for sure. Definitely. Right, Musa? Hey, what's going on with you? But hey,
So
look.
that's a good idea. But Snoop Dogg is the one that's going to be helping him do it.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, hell of a combination. If you got Snoop behind you, if you got Snoop behind you, you know you're gonna make a lot of money because everybody know Snoopy sit back. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. It's great. Hey, more power to him. It's a good thing. Good thing. Good thing.
Yeah, man. So you have your own cigar line coming out. Can you tell me about that a
Yeah,
little bit?
it's called Heavyweight Champ Cigar. Is me, Layman Brewster, Relentless Layman Brewster, Ray Mercer, Chris
What?
Bird, Chris Rapid Fire Bird, and we have Rick Big Daddy Bo. Yeah, it's
Really?
come out. Yeah, we've been out for like 5 years now, but we're starting to get more and more production out. It's coming, and then we gonna go with the James Toney line, the lights out. Cause I guarantee you smoke this, it put your lights out, baby. You feel me?
I
And
feel you, brother.
we should. I'm trying to do everything. We trying to do the suit line. Suit because everybody know I wear suits all the time, so that's my thing. So we're trying to get that out there, and I mean everything's been great. I feel great. Everybody's producing, and it's coming along. I can't complain.
Well, I'm happy for you, brother. I really am.
Thank you
And
very much.
if you ever need help selling anything, let me know. I'm pretty good at it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I
I
am.
got you.
I'll sell it online and I'll sell it in person.
Okay, look, I'm Erica. Give you a holler. Okay.
All right. Because these Pachanga natives down here, they
Yeah.
got money, bro.
Oh yeah,
And they like to
I mean
smoke.
they don't know that. I bet man they paid me well when I fought there. They love me. The
Could you
Changa, hey,
imagine?
look,
Could you imagine being born with just a little bit of Native American in you, just
bro, but
enough?
you get $500,000.
$500,000 before you're 18.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You get $500,000. It's
That's
crazy.
crazy. So, one thing I want to do down here, maybe you can help out, is I feel bad for the natives because there's just they're getting thrown all this money, and they know they don't have to do jack. They don't have to do anything for the rest of their lives. And you know, to be a fighter, you got to train day in and day out, day in and day out. And they don't they don't have to go to work. So and these Native American kids, they got strong genetics, man. They can fight,
Yeah,
So
exactly. And big.
I'd like to develop a boxing program out here because there's some tough people out here in the Inland Empire, Temecula
Okay.
area.
Well, hey, whatever you want to do, let me know. I'll try to make it happen.
And since you're from Grand Rapids, Michigan, do you know a female fighter by the name of Kalisha West?
You mean Alicia Fields, man, right?
Well, there's Kalisha West. Her dad's Her dad trains her, and she's from Michigan, and she had 3 titles before as well when she was fighting. But I just didn't know if y'all knew each other or not because she's from. That's where she's from is Michigan.
No, I don't know. I never heard of
Okay.
her. I don't even know. I don't even know. I couldn't tell you, but hey, I hope if she from Michigan, I know she was good.
Yeah, she's good. So let's talk about modern day boxing. What do you think about modern day boxing? Headed in the right direction?
Man, modern boxing, I love. Boxing is my sport. Football is my sport, but boxing like it's right here in my heart. And the way it's going right now, we have to do better. That's why I promote fight myself because I'm trying to put all the great fights together, and all these great fighters we got here, or claim to be great fighters out here, they need to fight each other. Quit fighting bums. Last night was a great fight. The boy Spence, what's his name? Yeah, I don't know if you seen
Spence
it.
Jr.?
Spence Jr. That boy fight with him. It was last night was a great fight. A great fight last night. Especially in the opening fight was a good fight too. Well, I see. That's how much I don't like the game today because I don't even watch enough to know the names, to be household names. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we need. We need to put all these fights together. If they Mayweather or Golovkin or my man Dan Jacobs, I don't watch it.
You don't watch anybody but Mayweather, Triple G, and Danny Jacobs?
Dan Jacobs, Terrence Crawford, fights that everybody know, who names they know.
Hmm.
And last night, Spence Jr., that boy bad, and also Thurman, Thurman, one
Keith
time
Thurman? Yeah.
Keith Thurman, yeah. I watch it. They all fight. They're all fighters. They're all warriors. But put these guys together, make them fight. That's what we need.
Exactly.
That's what we need today. We need great fights. We need to bring it back. We need to bring it back to like how we had it in the '80s and in the '90s, early '90s. You know what I'm saying? Those were a great time.
They were. One of my favorite heavyweight fights ever was I think it was a Norton versus Larry Holmes.
Oh, great fight, great fight. I go one better. George Foreman, Ron Lyle. Do you know about that?
Oh yeah. It's a good
Yeah.
one.
And but Larry Holmes came up was great too. That was war. Man, that's why I came up watching the fight like that. Wars, Hagler, Hearns. You know what I'm saying? Those are Duran, Alexa Well, Aaron Pryor. Those are the fights I came up watching and enjoying and look and couldn't wait to see the next one.
So who would
We need to bring it back. We need to bring that back today. We need to put the fight like that back together in order for us to get our fans back, because our fans are steadily going to the UFC for that BS.
Yeah. What was the last part you said? I'm sorry.
Our fans are steadily going to the UFC. You know what I'm saying? We don't need our fans leaving us to go watch the UFC. We need our fans here. Watch boxing. Real fights,
Yeah.
real blood and guts.
Yeah, so that's what I want to elaborate on. So people often say like, "Oh, boxing's better than MMA," or people say UFC is better than boxing. I like them both because although they're both fighting, if you watch the Conor McGregor Floyd Mayweather fight, one thing stands out, and I'll tell you this:
Yeah,
in
Floyd
MMA,
carrying.
in MMA, if two guys get tired, they could lay on each other,
Yeah.
right? In boxing, as soon as you start laying on each other, especially if you're fighting Floyd Mayweather, the referee breaks it up, and now you got to fight again. Break it up, fight. Break it up, fight. And that's a pace that MMA guys don't know because they're
They
used to
can't
laying
do
on
it.
each other.
They can't do it. They can't do it. I'm telling you, they can't do it, and it is what it is. Even though Floyd did carry him for 10 rounds, painfully, but hey, but after that fifth round, Conor McGregor Conor McGregor said, "Oh shit, what did I do?" You know, he can't hold, he can't go to the ground. You gotta fight or quit. You see what happened to him.
Exactly. And but to be a boxer to go 12 rounds takes so much willpower, so much dedication to your road work. I mean, rounds and rounds and rounds and rounds. And the thing is, if you're not doing that since you were a child, it's really hard to get into and really
Oh,
buy into and sacrifice yourself like that.
exactly. But I think right now, boxing is no doubt the number one sport in the world as far as hard dedication. You know, boxing, football, MMA is a close third. You know, other than that, all the other sports don't count.
Yep. And the money in boxing is way more than MMA.
Way more, and you know, like I said, they come over here, they get paid. They stay over there, they get robbed.
Yep. I mean, Dana White himself loves boxing. He wants to have his own boxing
Yeah,
promotion.
yeah. I'm saying, I met Dana back on the tour in 1994 when me and Roy Jones was on tour in Boston. He was a reporter. Did you know that? Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
He was a reporter back in Boston. And that's what I meant, but I know he was that, you know, back then he wouldn't know, but he was a little bit of a reporter to me. So, you know, we are 17 years later, we talking here in the office, he's the president of the UFC. Wow. Whatever.
That's hilarious. You never know who you're running into and what they're
Oh,
going to become.
exactly.
Right?
You know, that's why I try to be cool with everybody, you know what I'm saying? Try to make things work.
Exactly. So let's talk about international boxing, right? So
Yes.
growing up, all we ever really saw was American fighters, and we saw a little bit here and there outside. But America, obviously, Americans favor their homegrown boxers. But if you look in countries where the environment is real tough, they produce some of the toughest guys, man. Like Mexico, Russia, and I wanted to talk about Russia because they're starting to pop off. Their amateur circuit is really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Russia, they've always been tough for any sport. Um, oh God, Uzbekistan, they all tough fighters over there. I mean, how they living. It's crazy. So they have no choice but to fight. So you gotta understand why they come in so strong as and hey, I said I am prejudiced. I love it. I'm having fun. Keep doing what you're doing, but as long as you don't come my way, you're all right.
So my wife is from Russia, and she grew up in St. Petersburg,
Oh yeah.
and she said it was kind of normal to see dead people laying on the streets because it was so cold, and they were just drunk. They just drink and pass out and die
Yeah.
in the cold. She said,
Wow.
Russia's gangster. She said one
Yeah.
day her and her brother were walking. They were walking, and they saw two Russian dudes just beat the hell out of some guy and throw him in the back of a trunk and drive away.
Wow.
And she said, Sasha, to her brother, Sasha, why did they do that? Well, he probably deserves it. So
Yeah. It's cool, man.
I always say Russians are the scariest white people in the world, man. Us American whites, we're so pampered, sitting in our offices, drinking our fucking Starbucks.
You crazy. Hey man, but it's true though. It's
That ain't
true.
me. I don't drink that. That ain't
Oh,
me.
are you sure you'll drink Starburst? You
Oh,
sure?
I still eat Starbursts, the
Oh,
candy,
Starbucks. I'm
but
sorry.
I don't drink
Starbucks.
Starbucks. No, I don't drink
Are you
Starbucks.
sure? Because you look
I'm
like one of
positive.
them Starbucks drinking.
Nah, bro. Nah.
All right.
Speaking of drinking, do you drink any what do you drink? You drink it all?
I used to drink, but nope. I haven't drinking in 25 years. Um, I had enough of that. Too much trouble comes behind that. So right
Yeah.
now, what we do is smoke cigars, and that's it. And drink water, and look Coca-Cola.
So, yeah, the reason why I ask is because, I live in wine country.
I
I
know
don't,
that. I love it over there. Wine, all the venues out there, it's crazy.
You should open up your own winery.
That's crazy, man.
I'm just kidding. Or just come out with your own line. So you call up a winery. Hey, this is James Toney. I want to have my own line of wine. Sure thing, Mr. James. They freaking put your wine out. Your face is on it. And that way you don't even have to pay for the winery. You're just paying for the wine. We're selling it. We're marking it up. Boom.
And they pay me. Exactly.
Exactly.
So you know what?
Or,
so you know what I do? When I get phone with you, I'll have my fiance Erica call you back, and y'all hook it up.
all right. Thank you.
All right.
That'd be awesome.
And you get a finder's fee.
That'd be awesome. So James, I didn't, I know you as a fighter, but I didn't stalk much. I didn't like stalk you online and look much of your life up. Do you have any children?
Yes, I have 6 children and 4 stepchildren.
That's awesome.
Yes,
that's awesome.
They're all beautiful like myself.
You are a handsome man.
Hey, you definitely don't want to see the mothers. They're bad. Until I say that.
I won't say nothing. It's just gonna be recorded and put online. That's all.
Yeah, you know what? Hey, you know what? You are a snitch.
I'll try to edit it. I'll try to edit it.
My man.
So James, how old are you right now? 49?
No, man, I'm 39. 39 years old.
I'm just messing with you. 39?
39. No, I'm fucking with you. Yeah, I'm 49. I'll be 50 in August. I can't wait.
What? August what?
August 24th. That's a national holiday.
I think that's my dad's birthday. Let me check it.
Really? What?
Yeah.
Are you serious? No, what are we looking like?
Yo, I got some brother in me.
There you go. I'm just darkest side.
No, I like anthropology. I like to study humans, and there's science says that there's really only three human races, and then everything else below it is trickled down. You got your whites, your Asians, and your blacks, right? So the Hispanic race is actually a mixture, and my dad's last name, Toney, is Landry, but I don't have my dad's last name.
What's your last name?
My last name is Vidal, from my mom.
Okay. And your
Vidal.
Your dad's last name is what?
Landry.
Landry. Okay.
Yeah. So my last name comes from my mom's dad, and his father was undocumented. He was from a Latino country we don't know about, and so he had 10 siblings or 9 siblings.
God
damn.
And,
yeah. So one of my uncles, my grandfather's brothers, they did a test in the military on his DNA because he had really bad arthritis. And you know what they told him?
What?
They said this arthritis you have, sir, only comes from African Americans.
Ain't that?
So, I got brother in me.
Oh, you know what? You know who you remind me of? I got a friend in England by the name of Jim Hemmings. He's watching this right now. How you doing, Jim? Good night, Mike. That's who you remind me of.
Hello, Jim.
Good night, Jim. How you doing? Good night, Mike.
You want to try to sell some cigars in England, Jim?
Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
You got to come out with your own brandy, your own whiskey.
Hey, come on, mate. Come join us, matey. We love ya. Oh yeah.
So James, man, that's it. Like, you got to come up with ideas, like more ideas while you're still kicking it, bro. Cigars, wine, that CBD oil I'm telling you about. CBD oil, it doesn't get you high. Put your face on it. Lights out. Call it lights out CBD oil. You take it, you lay down, you relax, your pain's gone.
You sure?
You should do that.
Because you know what? We should do that. Because you know what? As I'm walking down the street, I see somebody I don't like, hit him in the face and give him a bottle. It'll heal up.
Yeah, exactly. I'll even let you crack me, knock me out, whatever.
Oh, you serious?
Take the commercial.
Oh my
we'll
God.
do it. I'll wake up and put the CBD in. I'll be like, I'm fine. Lights on.
There you go. Lights on, lights out.
So You ever travel down Temecula much?
Yeah, I used to go there all the time. I mean, I fought, like I said, I fought there. I fought up Pachanga 5 times. Won every fight by knockout there. Enjoyed myself. The people are real nice. It's hot as hell out there. I mean, I swear to God, every time I go there, I get 10% darker.
Nice.
Yeah, I walk up my suntan every time I go there.
It's true, bro. It's like it's winter time and we still have the sun blaring on our asses out here.
Yeah,
It's awesome. So, what are you doing next Saturday?
next Saturday, I have no idea.
Are you in Michigan or Cali right now?
I'm in Michigan right now.
Okay. Damn, I was gonna say if you're in Cali, I can get you tickets to the. They have a Bellator fights. It's like UFC, but a little promotion down,
Yeah.
and it's at Pachanga. It's at Pachanga. My buddy's the main
Okay.
event.
All
So,
right. Well, who's the main event?
it's Fernando Gonzalez. That's my boy versus Lorenz Larkin. It's a 170-pound fight.
Okay.
Actually, 180. It's a catch weight, 180.
Okay. Well, hey, look, I may be back by then, and we'll check. I'll call you. We'll check it out.
That'd be good. So, I wanted to ask you, who was your favorite childhood boxer? Like, who influenced you more than anybody?
The Hitman, Tommy Hearns.
Tommy Hearns. Oh, that man was violent.
Yes, that's how I like it. Violent. You know, I love busting people up, knocking them out, hurting them, blood, sweat, and get tears. You know what I'm saying? Blood, sweat, and tears. If it don't count, you out.
Nice, nice. Now, James, I don't, I could sit here and talk to you all day long, but I want to, I like to keep it about an hour, hour and a half, because I don't want to annoy anybody.
Hour and a half. What the hell?
It's a
I don't have
joke.
an hour and a half. I have 15 minutes. Nah,
It's
I
a
have
joke.
5 minutes and 25 seconds left.
All righty. It was just a joke. But I wanna ask you, man, besides being a fighter, what do you want people to remember you as?
It's the greatest fight. One of the greatest fighters of all time. You know, I never fought, I never ducked anybody. I fought the best. I am the best.
Okay. And besides the fighting, like what do you say your best characteristic is as a human being?
Being cool, being nice, being friendly to everybody. I love it. I love having fun. Despite what some people think, everybody think I'm crazy and mean. But as I got older, I mellowed out a lot, so I'm cool. I have fun, relax, knock
You
people
did
out
your
too.
work.
But I still knock people out though. I still
Exactly.
love doing that. I have no problem. Just don't push that button.
I would never push that button.
Mhm.
Never. So, James, I can attest to what you just said. You said that you're cool, you're a very nice guy. I messaged you on Instagram and I got hit back right away, and here we are. So really, I really appreciate you, man, because you are who you are. You're a self-made man. You're a legend, and you taking the time out of the day to talk to some nobody like me. So I love you for that.
Hey, you ain't nobody. You somebody. You my man. You good. Hey, we straight up. All right. Hey, she don't get with you.
Okay, brother.
All right.
Well, before I go, would you like to say anything to anybody? Would
I
you like to
want to
give any
say
shout
thank.
out?
I want to shout out to everybody who tuned in today. Jim Hemmings, Michael D. Snell, everybody, man. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Musa, um, I just thank God for being here. And everybody, God bless you. Have a great day. You be cool, man. All right, Cody. See ya.
See you, buddy. God bless you.
All right.
Bye bye.